Good evening, I'm Cindy Hsu. Tonight, police are trying to solve a string of crimes that unfolded just hours apart. 5 hit and runs were reported in 4 boroughs overnight. 3 of the victims died, and right now all the drivers are still on the run. CBS 2's Conybeare is live in Ozone Park, Queens, where one crash happened. Brian?
Cindy, even before this deadly weekend, the NYPD says 17 pedestrians have already died across the city here in 2016. Now, police are using flashing signs like the one you see behind me to try and catch these heartless drivers. 111th Street in Ozone Park, Queens, a residential block, but tonight we saw cars going much too fast. Police now trying to figure out if speed is why a car ended up slamming into this black SUV around 4:40 this morning, hitting and killing an Uber driver, 48-year-old Besic Shengelia, before taking off. Sonia Ramirez was walking home when she saw something in the street.
I'm like, and then we all looked and then we realized it was a body and the car was running.
Just minutes later in Park Slope, Brooklyn, a 41-year-old man killed by a dark-colored sedan at 5th Avenue and 9th Street. The driver again gone. 2 hours earlier in Jamaica, Queens, a 22-year-old woman critically injured by a silver minivan while in a crosswalk on Guy Brewer Boulevard. A similar scene on Spring Street and 6th Avenue in Soho at 3:30 a.m. A 30-year-old man hit by another car, that victim hospitalized. And then in the Bronx, 63-year-old Jose Contreras was killed by a black SUV getting on the Cross Bronx Expressway at Webster Avenue.
You celebrate something, and now, you know.
At 1:30 a.m., the family was celebrating a birthday at this catering hall when Contreras' son found him in the street.
He's trying to walk back towards the hall, and it happened while he was crossing the street back.
City Councilman Adonis Rodriguez stood at the site of the Bronx crash, calling for all 5 drivers to turn themselves in and stiffer penalties for hit and runs.
Hitting someone with your car and driving away is cowardly, and those that do it must be made an example.
Lawmakers say they want stiffer penalties for hit and runs. They want them to be just as tough as the penalties for drunk drivers. They say if people start going to prison, other drivers may think twice before leaving the scene of an accident. Reporting live in Ozone Park, Queens, Conybeare, CBS 2 News.
Brian, thank you. And there was